We are back.
We are here. Don't shed a tear. We are here.
we had our usual technical difficulties, you know.
Like always, it wouldn't be a show
Nothing
without
new.
it.
Exactly. If we didn't have it, it wouldn't be us. It wouldn't be us at all.
Not a show without it.
So we're here now, though. We're here now.
We got the people on here that don't want to be talking to ourselves. We need the people to be in here.
It's the people. So, yeah. I mean, we always talk to ourselves anyway until they come in. It's just what we do. You know?
Click off. You click off the vid. You still on the vid.
I'm still on the vid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotta click off of it.
And then go into main. That's why I don't use it. I just doesn't work. So what we got now?
Nobody's in here yet. It says, oh, yeah, one viewer.
Hello.
Say hello. Say
Hello, one viewer.
Say hello. Come into the room. Yeah, no, I didn't even do a title or nothing today. We just jumped on.
Yeah, I guess this is not our normal Saturday because you have things you need to get to today.
Yeah. So I'm trying to do an early show and run along.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, every once in a while, we just got to make a few adjustments to the show every once in a while here and there, you know.
You know, maybe people will start rolling in when the big bucks are rolling. Yeah, what was it? So my son was out for a week last week, but not this week, but, you know what I mean the week before, pause. Yeah. And so he comes home, he was like, Dad, can we watch Coming to America? I'm like, all right, the new one? He like, yeah. I'm like, did you see the old one? Yeah, I saw it. What's it about? The king? I'm like, nah, he's French. But so I'm like, all right. Well, I'm like, before we watch the second one, we gotta watch the first one, so you can kind of understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little bit of the second one, even though it's kind of similar, but you know what I mean?
You have an understanding of why.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You'll see these certain people in it. You know what I mean? So we watched it. And he's like, all right, it's time for the second one. And that's kind of like my Monday night, because I got some shows that I like to watch on Monday. So it's like, he done took over my Monday, so I had to watch it the next day. I was at work.
It happens.
Or when I got home. So, but I mean, we watched both of them. I fell asleep on Coming to America.
Yeah.
With the number, yeah. I mean, I fell asleep on that one. But I already seen it, though, so.
I'm about to say, now, did you fall asleep on it because it was boring or because, you know?
I already seen it. And then, I mean, it was, like, after I got out of work, you know what I mean, we done ate, and, you know what I mean, so it was like, I'm going to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Forget all that. But, I mean, other than that, it was like, all right, cool. But it was just something that we can enjoy. And then, you know what I mean, so now I got, you know, I got L Boogie with us, too, so.
All right,
He done got big, bro. Slimmed down, too. Remember his little
chunky kid, yeah.
Yeah, he slimmed down.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, he's taller. And you know what I mean? But he hasn't been around, so it's like he seemed like he bad. But he ain't bad, it's just he want to have fun. But I'm like, dude, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like,
you ain't too old, bro.
Nah, but I mean, other than that, I mean, you know, they good, you know what I mean? They just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
And then he starts basketball practice tomorrow.
Oh, Lennon?
Yeah.
Say a word.
Yeah.
All right.
So, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. So he's getting in there, and then I know Zai wants to start playing ball too. So, I mean, I would have started this weekend with him, but it's freaking cold.
Yeah.
It's like last weekend was all warm, and now it's cold.
Yo, New York.
Don't know what it
fucked up state when it comes to the weather, man. I swear, man. We got a whole week blazing hot, 70 degrees. 1 week later, back down to 30 and 40.
It had a little bit of snow. Wow, in April?
Yeah, but I mean, living in New York, we can get snow all the way till almost the beginning of June, right? If the weather conditions are right. New York is a fucked up state when it comes to that, man.
That's a fact.
This whole Northeast is crazy, man.
And then I told you I had to go do it. I think I told you off air, but I had to go do the COVID shot shit. But
Are you doing it?
I know I already got one.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not a woman, though. That's
That's the Johnson & Johnson.
That's what I'm saying, like.
But you know what's, but check the twist on that shit though. So only 6 people got it. Why would they stop it for 6 people?
Because they still need to study it more to see if it's actually causing the blood clots.
It gotta possibly be more. It can't just for 6 people. Think about it. Thousands of people die from cigarettes.
Yeah,
thousands.
Stop that shit.
No, they ain't stopped that shit. They still selling it.
It is what it is.
They stopped the vapes, but it's still motherfuckers getting vapes.
Well, you can't really stop the vapors, man.
That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, and more people die from that shit. So you mean to tell me you stopped off for 6? Something ain't right. There gotta be more numbers. They just ain't telling us there's more numbers. You know how that shit go. And then I think I just saw some shit. Some shit like yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. They finally saw UFO.
White people been seeing UFO for years.
Yo, I seen some shit like that. It was like, the Pentagon saw first sighting of a UFO. I said first.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, niggas been saying that shit for years.
Nah, not niggas. White people.
But you know how everybody niggas are. You know how that shit go.
They see angels.
Yeah.
They see demons, but they can't see police brutality.
No, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Y'all can see all this shit, but you can't see police brutality. But y'all can see motherfucking aliens. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro.
I know. I'm sorry, white people. I wasn't right, but it's the goddamn truth.
But I'll say, since we're talking about police brutality, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, man.
They showed definitely some videos this week. The 13-year-old, though. You know what I mean? Shit. Tamir Rice was younger than him.
No, I think they was about the same age.
Nah, Tamir Rice was like 11.
Yeah, he was the one playing in the park.
You know what I mean?
He got a gun. Alright.
Did the officers even go to jail for Tamir Rice?
Nope. They wasn't even brought up on charges.
Wow.
You gotta think about it. A lot of times, those like in the earlier versions of this stuff, a lot of these police wasn't brought up on charges because they was being told that the amount of force they was using was absolutely necessary.
Well, no, but Tamir Rice was in a playground playing by himself.
But he also had a toy gun, and the cops said that. But from where he was standing, it didn't look like a toy gun.
Where he was standing, nigga, they drove up.
Exactly.
There was no standing, he drove up.
Yeah, but when they got out the car,
they got up. They didn't say put it down. They shot.
Right.
Shit. But what about the white man that was chasing the cop around the car like 3 times with a knife?
Yeah.
They didn't shoot him.
Or what about the 62-year-old white guy in Texas that slammed into the police cars and drove off with a cop on the fucking car?
Yeah.
And he didn't get shot.
Mm-hmm. Or the woman that took the car and she was in handcuffs, got the car and drove the fuck off. She didn't get shot.
I would have shot their asses though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. You mistaking tasers for guns.
Yeah, that right there is crazy too.
You shooting up mothers in their cars with their babies because the guy who, you know what, man?
Yeah, it's like you don't even want to.
You want to talk about it, but then again, you kind of want to. Yeah.
But, you don't want to get into that zone. And that's the whole thing. I think more likely, like, they have to honestly change the law where, like, in all 50 states, it's just that simple. If you go, how to do in the army, if you go AWOL, you're going to be treated just like the citizens.
Yeah.
Point blank period. If you go off the handle and you fuck around and you kill somebody that doesn't have a weapon, not endangering you, but you're saying it, you go to jail just like anybody else would.
Of course.
Because at the end of the day, to sit there and have your chief go on TV talking about something, yeah, it was a mistake. But humans do mistakes. They can't go to court and say it was a mistake and might not see no jail cell. They're going to go, no, they don't give a fuck.
Not at all. And the thing that got me about that whole shit was Shorty tried to quit.
No, she did.
No, she yelled, but they still got her ass on charges.
No, but I ain't gonna. I do like the fact that she came out and said, you know, I'm stepping down as an officer. Within a day, they got her.
Yeah, of course
I like that.
Of course she stepped down.
Because remember, like they didn't do that. They didn't do that to everybody else. They was able to sit at home for like a week or two or more, and then got booked. They literally. As soon as she stepped down, you stepped down? You ain't a cop no more. Arrested.
Yeah, but so you saying if she wouldn't have stepped down, they wouldn't have pressed charges on her?
I don't know. I mean, think about it. Shorty that killed dude that was eating ice cream. They took her like 3 to 4 days before they booked her.
Yeah.
Even fucking the Derek Chauvin dude. It was like 3 or 4 days, maybe a week before they booked him.
Yep.
And those guys. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I mean? Even what the cops that did Breonna Taylor took them damn near almost a month to change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't take that long.
See, but it's crazy because you know what I mean. Like when you watch these stories, about police getting, shooting people, about average citizens shooting black people. It's crazy. It's like. I'm always going to ask this question. How much hate can one nationality have against them? Why? Why do y'all hate us so? I want somebody to answer this question for me. What did we do to you? What did we do?
Half the time, it's nothing. It's the shit that the media pushes that make it seem like we, you know what I mean? We the evil ones or something like that.
They hate us and don't even have a real
reason.
Yeah,
a legitimate reason. They don't.
A lot of this hate that's going on against black people is from past teachings.
The media.
It's nothing current. If you was to ask someone who says, I hate black people, ask them why. And they'll come up with every written stereotype there is,
yeah.
But have no legitimate
reason
to why it's said that way. That's like, like when they say, oh, black people like fried chicken and watermelon. Okay, first and foremost, who don't like fried chicken? And I think white people eat just as much watermelon as we do.
I don't like watermelon like that.
Exactly. I know a bunch of black people who don't like watermelon.
I eat it though, but I'm not like, if it was just there, I'm like, all right, I'm good. You know what I mean? Especially if I went to an event, it's food, I eat the food and then somebody like, take some watermelon with you.
I really don't want this sitting out.
I'm
really want
I'm straight. You know, I'm the 8. You know,
might be flies on it.
Whatever. You know what I mean? Just depends. And that is outside. You know.
Well, if it is, they got flies on it.
That's everything on that table.
Think about it though. When I used to do when I was doing the banquets and browns, right? You know what fruit always went first?
What?
The watermelon. Mm-hmm. And you know
because
those
browns didn't serve it like that.
But here's the thing, those banquets were not black people.
Yeah. So that's fine.
The pineapple and the watermelon was always gone. So stereotype the Bronx.
Now, but you know what? We all know. You put that pineapple in there. Once you go on late night and go get it on, your stuff tastes like that pineapple. All nice and sweet.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, wedding reception, gets pineapple.
Hey, Farrah, what's up?
Where's she at? What's going on, sis?
You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, and she subscribed already, so just like it, share it again.
Yeah, but that's funny because I used to look at that shit all the time. I'm like, yo, them pineapples and them goddamn watermelon chunks gone. Yeah. They used to devour that shit.
That's a fact.
So, it's not just us, it's everybody. But yet, that's the whole thing I never understood about that whole
thing. What? But see how you talking about that? When the Navy dude got, went to a bright light, did everything right. You go to a bright light, you ask him what's going on, they just yell, like you seen it. That was built up.
Yeah.
Demon hate in his eyes, bro. For no damn reason.
None.
And that's another thing too. Like I noticed that nobody will never say that when somebody asking them what is going on. We forget that, yo, these police escalate shit too.
Um,
A lot of videos you see that shit. These police escalate. A motherfucker asking you what's going on. You're not even telling them.
me over.
Yeah, like you're not even telling them.
What?
And then you got somebody be like, oh, well they shouldn't be resisting. Motherfucker, if your ass was getting pulled over, you gonna ask why I'm getting pulled over.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
Yeah.
Why am I getting pulled over? Let me know what's going on. So I can at least be like, all right, I can evaluate some shit in my head. All right, you stopped me for this. All right, cool. Why I gotta get out the goddamn car?
That's the thing I don't understand. Why am I, all right, if you pulled me over for, let's say, because you know, you can't, like, it's called a rolling stop at a stop sign. You can't stop and not stop. So, okay, so let's say I get pulled over and the cop says, and I say to the cop, okay, why did you pull me over? He said, well, technically I'm pulling you over, and this happened to me before. You performed a rolling stop. Hell, I know I did it. So I'm gonna gladly take my ticket because that's what I did. So, all right, they'll give you my license, give you my registration, give you my ID. And now you coming back to the car, oh, do you mind if I search your car? For what? Why do you want to search my car now? Why do you need me to step out the car? What other than your reason do you have for me to step out my car?
Yeah.
And once again, I don't care how mad anybody get, but they do not do that to white people off the rip.
No, they don't.
They get their ticket and they fucking go.
Oh, yeah.
Us, we gotta go through the whole rigmarole. We gotta get searched, we gotta get dragged out the car, we gotta get our laundry thrown on the ground.
Has that happened to you with troopers?
It happened to me with troopers, city cops. Yo, I've been pulled over by every single piece of
No, I mean, I got pulled over by both, but I mean, to get out the car, I don't know.
Yes.
Troopers don't really do it to me on the
Nah,
highway.
they done it to me.
Wow.
They done it to me. They pulled me out.
You probably had like 100 cigarettes, so they probably assumed you were smoking some weed.
There was one time, bro, no lie, when I lived in Utica, right? I was on my lunch break for my job, so I ran to the store to get a soda. I had a slice of pizza, but the soda was cheaper in the corner store, so I'm not going to buy the soda from the pizza shop and pay actually 75 cents more, but I can just go to the corner store and pay $1. So I run into the corner store, boom, grab my soda, jump back in the car, and about to pull off. So the cop pulls me over, and they was watching the store. All right, granted, yeah, the store is known for selling weed or whatever the case may be. I understood that part, but he said to me, he said, yeah, you know, we watching the store, and I want to know why you went to the store. I said, I ran in to get a soda, and the soda was still in my seat. And he was like, that's all you went and got? Yes, that's all I got. I got to get back to work. I'm going to be late for work. I'm going on my lunch break. He was like, do you mind if I search the car? Yes, I mind if you search the car. You asked me what I was getting. I told you what I got. I wasn't out of the store long enough for me to have stashed anything in the car, because as soon as I pulled off, he was right there, so I never had a chance to stash anything. If anything, it still would have been in my pocket. So no, I don't want you searching my car. Your car smells like weed. Bullshit, I ain't smoking weed. I don't smoke weed.
I got told that, and I didn't even smoke weed at the time. I wasn't smoking weed at the time. I was smoking black and mild. I'm like, dude, you know, yeah, your car smells like weed. I'm like, nigga, this is what I got lit. It's a black and mild. It don't smell like no weed, bro.
It doesn't. But they always say that.
Oh, you trying to be a smart ass?
You're damn right.
But no, it ain't weed in here, bro.
So my question to law enforcement is now that marijuana is legal, what you going to use now? Your car smell like crack cocaine. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fair ask, what does your shirt say? 3rd Ave.
Come on, Frost, stop playing. You know what that says. Stop it. Ow. 3rd Ave.
3rd Ave.
Where that? 170, right there. 170, 3rd Ave. You know where we from. Yeah, but so I really want to know that now. Like, being that they can't pull us over and say your car smells like weed anymore, what are they going to use now?
True. She said she need one.
All right, I'll give you the information so you can get one. So now they're going to pull us over and be like, your car smells like fun. I'm going to pull you over with fun in your car. Remember, Nigel, no fun in the kitchen.
No fun in the kitchen.
No fun in your car, man. For real. So I wonder that now. That's a big thing.
I mean, I say nowadays, man, just honestly, it gotta be something better. But also too, I know there's I seen this interview last night It was like on, you know, I don't know what it's called, but it was a black channel. And there's only a couple.
It's like
Maybe 3, 4.
I think it's like 3.
3, 4. But she was doing Shorty was doing an interview with another woman that was an ex-cop or whatever. And, you know what I mean? And so basically, you know, she was one of those ones that, like, if she sees some funny shit, she gonna stop it. And I was thinking that, but you can't be the only one. There gotta be more.
Are you talking about the ex-cop woman? She did that?
No, I know.
You heard about that?
Yeah, that was the Buffalo one. Yeah, I heard about that one. But my thing is, there's, you know, I mean, I heard their stories, but there are a lot of black cops.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta step in and be like, yo, that's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But a lot of times too, though, we gotta talk about the other side of that, where when it be a black cop and then it's a black dude, they wanna, you know what I mean, wanna muscle up like, you know, like them niggas from the West Coast. Yo, come here, cuz.
I think they got something to prove to their white
counterparts. No. It ain't got nothing to do with them.
It does.
It ain't got nothing to do with them. I'm talking about just the black cop that just OD. Like, it was a couple of videos I've seen where there was one black dude, like, he big, and the other nigga, he handcuffed on the wall. I don't know if you've seen it. It was, you know what I mean? He was on the wall. There's like 5 cops for this one dude that's already handcuffed. And then a black big ass dude just come over there and just start snuffing this nigga for no reason. And like ODing on him. They all got sued, but still no, it's like, why you the one ODing? And he's you know what I mean?
Now, was he around white cops?
Yeah.
Exactly. And he felt he had something to prove to his white counterparts.
But still no, like, you don't gotta be that dude.
You don't have to be that cop.
Yeah, you don't have to be that cop.
Not to your people. I always thought the purpose for black men and women to become police was to help the unjust that goes on.
Exactly. But they don't.
They become worse.
A lot of them sit back and don't say shit.
It's bullshit is what it is.
You know what I mean? Because we can talk about what we got to do out here, but, you know what I mean, go to those meetings and this and that and the third, but no, the law got changed in all 50 states. You do a crime like any regular person, you go to fucking jail. That's just simple. That's really just simple right there. And then with the black cops that's within the force, women, male or female, you don't want that shit to be done to your fucking kids when you go, because you know your kids go out and about. Your kid ain't a cop like you.
Yeah,
he might,
black.
You know what I mean? And he might grow up to be a cop like you,
might.
he or she. But at the end of the day, if your kids, because not only that, do y'all not know that fucking black cops that be, that's not working that night or have the day off, there's plenty of stories of them getting killed.
Yeah.
By their own fucking police.
Yep. Yeah.
So why you out here trying to be tough on us when you shouldn't even be doing that either?
Nah. Because like I said, your child is still black.
Mm-hmm.
And the unfortunate part about it, not every cop on the force going to know who your kid is.
And you know, don't get me wrong, we got some bad apples, because the nigga that was in Atlanta, he killed this girl. And then, put them niggas on the chase and shit like that, but it ain't no different from other cops.
Yo,
that done did it.
But when I was in Utica, there was this cop that tried to commit suicide, right? He shot himself, but he lived, unfortunately. Oh my God, it blew off his whole nasal cavity, the whole shit, but he lived. And the stress of being a cop took him overboard. You understand? Like, I understand there's stress. There's stress in any line of work you do. But I do think sometimes being a cop has to be stressful. You're a walking bulletproof vest. You're a target. You got a target on your back from the minute you walk out the door and you put that uniform on. You're a target. You know what I mean? But it's a choice you made.
It's not necessarily that either, though. I don't think you walk out the police station, you automatically a fucking target. Right. We're more of a target than they are.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? You get harassed more than they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody harassing your ass. You know what I mean? Think about it like, all right, the reason why I say we're more of a target than them is because of the fact I can call the police.
Oh yeah.
Not saying I want to, but I can call the police, right? Tell them I got a situation like, matter of fact, I can have a significant other. Me and her having an argument. The nigga checking for me, and I'm the one that called your motherfucking ass. You checking to, you know what I mean? You checking to do some damage to me. I done called so I could keep her little crazy ass away from me. But now you want to kick me out of my shit.
Put me on the street.
Yeah, like, yo, when y'all gotta leave? It's my shit. She bugging.
You know what I mean? I'm the one that.
That's what I'm saying.
Resisting, not
exactly.
I'm not resisting. I'm chilling.
Exactly.
I'm chilling.
Exactly. The only way the motherfuckers will be like, you know what, you good, is unless she's too wild and you kind of being like level-headed with it, like, yo, like, this is, you see what I'm going through? You know what I mean? You got to do shit like that, like, yo, you see this shit I'm going through? Then they'll be like, then they'll look at her like, yo, oh yeah, you crazy. Man, you want to go to jail, man. Like, but other than that, as soon as they come in there, we both arguing, yo, you shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You see these motherfuckers right, nigga, you want to go to jail, dog?
Nah, they already tackled you. They already got you on the ground.
But if your ass is calm and you chilling, she in there bugging, like, see the shit I gotta go through, bro? I just want her to go. But they still kick you out.
They be like, sir, how about this? How about you leave for the... Why I gotta leave?
Yeah,
why I gotta leave? Why can't I be comfortable for that?
You a man. Why we gotta leave, nigga?
You leave.
You leave and let us get back to arguing.
Yeah, because after this, I'm just gonna go to bed anyway. Like, what the hell? I'm tired now. I've exhausted all this energy. Seriously.
You know what I mean? I'm just
tired of the bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm tired of hearing about the unnecessary shootings and killings. It's just unnecessary, man.
For fact.
It's too much going on out here for this to still be happening. Like, what more do y'all want from us? We gave this country.
What more do you want from me?
Like, seriously, think about it. Black people gave this country more blood and sweat and tears than any other nationality in this country. But yet, we still pay the highest price for just being alive.
But then, you know, you turn around and then you see everything we create, they want to take or they want to do. You know, the hairstyles, you know, they want to be thick.
The way we talk.
You know what I mean? They want to have swag. They want the clothes. I mean, even if we don't make your clothes, we make your brand fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it was rumors, I don't know if it was true. DKNY said some shit. Tommy Hilfiger had said some shit. Like, Timberland had said some shit. It don't matter. Even with all the rumors, we still, Gucci done said some shit. Done made some shit. Louis Vuitton done made some funny shit. But we make y'all shit hot.
Mm-hmm.
Give us our respect, bro.
Like I said.
Give us our respect, man. Put some respect on the black's name, bro.
We gave this country everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine what sports would be like without black men in it.
Exactly.
Because white people didn't want to think to elevate their basketball game until we started playing and getting in the league and showing what it's like to jump over a nigga head. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, baseball, all you needed was steroids. All you needed was steroids in baseball.
Nah, but that's not true either. You know what I mean? Like, even with baseball, like, baseball is a racist ass sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
And then, you know what I'm saying? And then now, you know, they kind of say, you know, they take everybody from every nationality, but
they was like, we ain't giving them golf. Too late.
Yeah, too late.
We're not giving you tennis. Up, too late. Yeah. Only thing next thing I'm like, yo, we ain't giving y'all rugby. Huh.
Rugby.
No, not that. What's that one? The other lacrosse. Lacrosse.
We in every sport, bro.
We are.
We in every sport. Ain't no more that. Niggas used to think hockey. Niggas is in hockey. We in every sport now.
Yeah, I like watching hockey. I actually like hockey. Always have.
But you know, I'm just we in every sport. I mean, there ain't a lot of us in NASCAR, but there are some.
One.
No, I mean, there's a female that does tires.
No, I'm talking about the actual driver.
Yeah, I know it's only one, but you know what I mean. But it's still, you know what I mean. We're moving. We're moving up in there.
Yeah.
But there's a black female that does drivers. There's you know, we're moving.
Well, I mean, pit crew is pit crew, but as for actual driver, there's only one.
But we still moving.
Yeah, we getting there. We getting there.
I mean, it's no different from like how the females. I mean, females are now refereeing basketball.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, men's basketball. You know, what I mean, I know they've been doing the females.
Yeah, but I don't see. But that's different. A female.
Football too.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
that don't make no difference to me.
Nah, but you know, it's just a thing. Like, we can't big up, and that's we're bigging up the woman, but we're kind of downplaying the black men.
Okay.
And I mean, like, women in general, it don't matter what color, because, you know what I mean, it's been a big thing of, like, you know, women power kind of shit. Mm-hmm. But you're downplaying the black men. But we out here trying to, you know what I mean, we got to stop doing that. We got to uplift everybody. Everybody got to eat.
Everybody need to be uplifted, too.
Yeah. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to eat.
Oh, I didn't know Lele was in here.
You know what I'm saying?
What up, Moose? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things. I wanted to ask you this question, too, man. What's something that's scary to you that shouldn't be scary? What's something to you that's scary but it shouldn't be.
For me?
Yeah. What's something you fear that shouldn't be feared?
Just losing everything.
Yeah. Loss. So you just fear loss.
No, I just say losing everything. I don't feel lost. I'm not gonna go somewhere where I'm gonna get lost. I'm talking about just, you know what I mean, just, you know, losing everything where you got to just kind of start over.
Yeah.
I mean,
You fear loss.
you know what I'm saying? But other than that, nothing else. That's for sure.
Okay. I fear commitment.
You fear commitment?
I fear the shit out of commitment, bro.
So what?
Commitment.
You can't fear something that you already doing.
Just because you're doing it don't mean you fear it. Don't mean you can't fear it.
But you do it. You just. The reason why I say you can't fear it like that is because of the fact is, it depends on what you're committing to. But most likely you're already committing to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how can you fear something that you already do to a lot of shit?
Easy. Now I will explain this. Because when you commit to something, you're putting your all into it. 100% you're putting your all into it. And committing to something that deeply, that intently, is very scary. Because of the simple fact that when you take your whole being and everything you have and you put it into anything, whatever it is, and you commit yourself to that thing, that job, that whatever it is, you commit yourself to it. And knowing that at any given time, that one thing you commit to can ultimately destroy you. And it can. And that's where the fear part comes in at.
I'm lost.
Okay.
Because you're not really explaining what you could, because I mean, like,
All right,
all right, put it like this.
now.
Everybody in the world is committed to something.
Mm-hmm.
I get your point of like, yo, you know, you're putting 110%, but anybody can put 110% into anything. That doesn't mean you're committed to that. You see what I'm saying? Like, all right, I put 110 into this podcast, and I was committed at certain times. Even now, I'm still committed. But that doesn't mean I stopped every freaking thing just to do this.
Now, here's the thing to that, right? Just because you didn't stop everything just to do this.
That's my point of it. It's just the point, like, you could be committed to a lot of shit. We're committed to a lot of shit in our lives regardless. You committed to your job right now. You committed to your apartment right now. You committed, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you committed to your you know what I mean? Your child, your relationship, whatever. But at the end of the day, everything is here and there. You're not 100% focused into just one thing, and then you're not focusing on everything else.
Okay, once again, just being committed to something, but that's the whole thing. If you're not gonna, like, all right, let's take the podcast for example itself. Let's just take this whole entity within itself. If we truthfully, if we really wanted this to take off, this would really have to be our main focus. This will have to be our number one priority. Because anybody who has any successful platform at all, that becomes their lifeblood. That becomes the air they breathe. Because in order to get it to completely become what you want it to be, you have to be in it 100%. Then it really is no gray area in it. You understand? So when you commit to something that intently, to see it and then know that, remember how you told me, you was like, yo, I don't want to get canceled, right? Remember, because I was going to talk about that little Nas X shit or whatever the case may be. And you was like, nah, bro, we can't do that because, you know, I don't want to get canceled. Now imagine putting everything you have into this, right? And then one day, you wake up one morning and someone decided somewhere, hey, let's cancel his and her opinion. They cancel. No, but the point that I'm trying to make in that is this, right? That can totally destroy you. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
That's like being...
I already know the backside of this. You know how many channels? This is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but every time you have to stop and create another one, right? When you put all that time
But
and
if you got the
effort
fans
into
that you have,
one,
if you have the fans that you have, and the love that you have for the,
they'll come.
They'll come. They'll come whatever platform you have. So that's a good thing of having platforms. And you know what I mean, it could be a point where we can make our own platform. You know what I mean? I'm considering jumping from YouTube to a Patreon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we could make a whole nother platform. So it's, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, you don't have to be, you could be committed to more than one thing. So my thing is
committed.
I need to ask what she's asking right now, which is fair. She's saying, are you talking about relationships?
No.
So
I'm
what
just
the hell are you
talking
talking about?
I'm talking about commitment within itself. Commitment in a word.
So you're scared to commit to what?
I'm scared to commit. No, I didn't say I'm scared. I said I fear it.
Fear
but
to
I'm not
commit to what?
scared to do it.
What do you fear to commit
I'm
to what?
scared of what could possibly happen when you commit to something. You understand what I'm saying? Like, will I commit to things? Hell yeah, I did. I've done it plenty of times, and I will continue to do it. But I do know that there's a backside to the word. I do know that there's a lot of things in that whole realm that you should fear certain things about it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't do it because it's scary. Anything in life worth achieving is always going to have some fear factor to it.
Yeah.
That's anything. You know what I mean? So, committing.
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't have used commitment. I wouldn't have used the word commitment. You could kind of just better off just saying like, because alright, if you got goals, I could see somebody saying I'm committed to my goals.
That's still a commitment.
Yeah, it's still a commitment, but you know the word goals with an S, it's multiple things. It's multiple things that got to be done to get to maybe just one specific goal, but at the end of the day, or there's other, you know what I mean, there's still things that have to be done to, you know what I mean, so you're you know what I mean, you're committing to get to that, you know, that higher plateau. But once you get there, it doesn't necessarily mean like you don't have to stop being committed. Or
No.
you gotta fear it because, you know what I mean, it's just no different like us. We're regular guys that, you know what I mean,
we do regular
work,
things.
you know, regular work, whatever. And let's say you come up and you find something and you make more money,
Mm-hmm.
which will be more money, more problems, which I truly do believe it will be, because you was, you know what I mean, if you had an apartment, then you had a car outside where you had a note,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're making more money. So now that car is bought. Now you might buy another car. You go from your apartment to maybe a condo or a house.
Mm-hmm.
So the more money you make, the larger your bills will intake. You know
Yeah,
what I
that
mean?
always happens.
You know what I mean? So with that could be scary if you lose that goddamn, that benefit of having that type of money, and it, falling by the waistline. But as men, we know like fuck it, we know this shit can happen.
But things like that don't scare me.
Nah, but my thing is that to me is more scarier. But if you know how to get up, then you're gonna get up. But you know what I mean. But being committed, I don't know, just to be feared. Like, nah, you could be committed to a lot of different shit.
See, but that's the whole thing. Like, I don't fear losing things. Like, I just don't. I don't fear losing anything. I don't know. I just never really had to care about that. Like, I don't fear losing anything because if it's gone, it's gone. It can always come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Certain things you can always get back. So I don't worry about that part of it. But when I say I have a fear of commitment, that don't mean I won't do it. It just means that there's aspects of it that I'm very gentle with. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I mean I could dig that, but I mean, yeah, I just for me, I wouldn't have used that word.
That word has broad implications in it. It's not something that you can just say, well, this is that and that's this. You know what I mean? You just can't be like, well, because people commit to things that don't need to be committed to.
That's true too.
And that's why you be like, that's why I can understand some people. Well, I don't fear commitment because sometimes you commit to things that aren't even relevant. But if you make a relevant commitment to something, you should fear it. You should have some slight idea of what it really is you're getting involved in.
But alright, so that's what I was saying. Like, it depends on what it is.
Now, if I'm just like over here committing to every old willy-nilly thing in the world, of course I'm not going to fear it. You know what I mean? Because if you're not concentrating on something with your all, then you don't have no reason to fear it. Because if you lose it, it doesn't matter because you on to the next. You understand?
No.
So, but if you take one particular thing and you focus all your energy on it, when I say you committed to it, you committed to this thing, mind, body, and soul. You better have a healthy fear of it.
Like I said, it depends on what it is. I mean, it depends on what it is.
Like, let's say you started a business, right? And if you commit to it 100%, everything you have, yeah, you want to have a healthy fear of what could possibly destroy you in that. Because when you could possibly lose everything.
I mean,
You could potentially lose everything.
Well, it depends on what kind of business, but you just gotta know, like, coming with business, you go take some losses.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You gotta expect losses and
you're gonna take some losses.
You gotta. Oh, and speaking of, Farah, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was said as far as business go. I forgot, but anyway. So, you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm straight.
You look like you deep in thought. What's on your mind, bro?
I'm just.
You went to that empty space?
Nah.
I do that.
I didn't go to the black hole.
How many times a day do you go to the empty space?
Nah, not really. Not a lot.
Not a lot?
Not a lot.
So when you at work, you don't just phase out and run on autopilot?
Nah, I be listening to I be having my headphones in. I listen to my music, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some days they be pissing me the hell off.
Yeah.
And it's not everybody. It's just like it's the group I work with, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They nutty, man. I got one dude. You could tell. If he was a cop, yeah, he'll do some nutty shit, and his dumb ass will be in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but he'd probably be one of them cops that get away with shit for a while until he do something stupid. He one of them dudes. And then the other one is like, he's cool, but, you know what I mean, I don't rock. He's staying in his zone, I stay in mine. And then it's the female. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, they all, like, group together. And I'm, like, kind of the oddball out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They all know how to do the machines, but I do the same shit that they do. Well, I won't say machine, computers. But I do the same shit that they do. And then I do more. And then it's like, every time I turn around, like the other day, well, not the other day, Friday, we at work. You know, we're working. She come to me and she was like, yo, after break, you gonna work with the boss. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, and, why should you do that? Is everybody in the group working with the boss? It was just me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. Come after break. So I go to him. He looked at me like, yo, you need something? So throwing to me, I'm like, oh, so this bitch ain't have a conversation with you. She just had a conversation with me.
She just went straight left.
Yeah, like, well, hold on. So he like, oh, you need something to do? I can find you something to do. I'm like, oh, no, that wasn't the issue. I was doing fine before the fuck I came. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
Yeah, I hate when they say that. You need something to do. Well, I find you something to do. I'm
like, no, but
fine,
I was perfectly fine. But not only that, it was the fact that obviously this girl done fucking lied to me and said, yo, you, like, why would you just not say, I don't know, push it on the floor or whatever, but why would you say this man's name? So I come to him. He has no idea what the fuck. I'm lost because I'm like, this bitch just told me to work with you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, okay. So I get it. So I did what he asked, and then I just stopped working, bro. I just started walking around the fucking warehouse.
But you didn't tell him, like, your whole reason for being there? You didn't tell him?
No, I thought he knew. But obviously, he didn't know a goddamn thing. So I know I won't be working with that group no more.
Yeah.
I'm on it like that now, bro. Like, I'm not working with that group.
I would have been like, yo, that bitch right there told me to come work with you because she said you told him to come get me.
Yeah,
I'm not a snitch, but I would have snitched. I would have told I would have snitched on her ass something crazy.
Yeah, bro. I'm sitting there like,
got me looking stupid.
I'm like, oh, so he didn't even want me. He don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, how did that make you feel?
Yo, well, you know, I mean, I don't want to turn it into a racial thing, but the group I work with, 3 of them are white, and I'm black. I'm the only black dude.
Ah.
You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, that's the type of shit that, if you look at, that's how the world is.
Yeah.
It's where they don't see what they do, but they think that you know what I mean? But if I bring it up, like, yo, what? And now I'm the bad dude looking bad.
Yeah.
Not only that, now I'm bringing race into it, but it's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious. 3 of y'all are white. Y'all the only ones that use the computer. Ain't none of y'all niggas say to yourselves, let me teach them out or let me show them how to use the computer. I've been there fucking 7 months. I do the same shit y'all do plus more. I put shit on the floor. The other 2 motherfuckers, all they do is ticket. I do the trucks. All the other motherfuckers, all they do is ticket. I ticket. I do the boxes. I do the trucks. But all y'all do is ticket. And then I make a complaint. Too short. Like, yo, why the fuck they only ticketing? Why they have well, one of them got asthma. I don't want him crying.
Well,
I don't give a fuck. Then he shouldn't be working here.
Asthma.
I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that I don't want to hear that shit. Then he shouldn't be working here. Fuck out of here. What is you talking about? You know. But he could throw his own personal boxes on the truck, but he can't do the truck. Fuck out of here. That don't even make sense.
Somebody blazing that. Somebody blazing that.
It could be.
Asthma boy blazing that.
Nah, he got a wife.
So? What that mean?
Still no, bro. But the thing is, that's the type of shit that go on that we see. As black folks, you know what I'm talking about.
That's what you talking about.
We see that shit, and they act like they don't see that shit. Like they don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But then after that, I make a complaint, right? I'm like, yo, I say something to show. I didn't go to the upper managers, because then that would have probably been like, oh, let me sit you down, let me sit the group down. Now it'd have been my word against fucking probably 8 of them. Yep. So, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't do that. But I'm like, yo, shorty, listen. Yo, like, bro, why they not doing the trust? Like, why I'm always doing it? Oh, well, one got asthma. And I don't want him crying. What? Then he shouldn't be doing the job.
Sound right to me.
Because at the end of the day, that same day that I made the complaint, I didn't even do tickets at all. Like, you put the UPS, FedEx, you do the stickers for the trucks to get loaded. I didn't do none. Only them 2 motherfuckers did. She was, like, busy doing, you know, her computer shit. Because before she came and we made our little team, she was actually working in the offices, but they kind of, I don't know if you want to call it demoted, but it's kind of, yeah, I mean, kind of weird. But she still do her computer shit. And so, I'm like, yo, there was only 2 ticketing. Why the fuck am I getting on the truck? Why you putting me on the truck? They only want, they should do the truck. They ticketed. I didn't ticket. You know what I mean? So she's just like, all right, I'll talk to so and so. I'm like, all right, cool. No, he didn't. They didn't talk to him. So then I went to another younger supervisor because they managers. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't trying to snitch. You know what I mean? I ain't snitching and going around snitching. You know what I mean? I call that boy, you know what I mean? And we'll give him, you know, I'm like, yo, what's up with? Oh boy, like, why you don't do the trust? Oh, he been like that. Oh, he doing this ticket. I'm like, yeah. Well, he been like, so you niggas know this shit, but y'all don't say anything. But then if I complain, now I'm the bad fucking heathen guy. Like, that's the shit that I be talking about, bro. Like, but they don't never see this shit. But they know what's going on.
Yeah, they know what's going on. They just, nobody ever brought it to their attention. And then now that you bring it to their attention, it's even worse because it's like, why, what? You don't want to work mule. You're on that truck and work mule. Yeah, mule. Yeah. Listen, man, yo. Yeah. Well, you know, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
That's why I said, you know what, I'm just going to remove myself from that situation.
Yeah.
So, starting Monday, I'm going to be like, you know what I mean? As soon as I come in, like, hey, I'm gonna, Ma, you don't play yourself. I ain't dealing with that shit. You don't play yourself, Ma. I'm
out.
I'm out. I ain't doing
I'm going over that way.
I'm going over there.
Way over there. Mm-hmm. Word. Damn. So, my week was pretty good, thanks. Ain't too much to complain about with me, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know?
I don't know.
I
Sorry, show, but I have to go.
Yeah, he got things to do.
Yeah, I got some things to do. I'm sorry it's gonna be an early weekend. But I mean, hey, we gave you 50 minutes. We could have actually gave you more, but we had a hiccup in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? I gotta run. But,
you know what? I think I'm gonna stay on and entertain the people.
Hey, if you wanna do that then.
Y'all want more? Y'all want drama dogs in the building? What? What's going on? Y'all want me to just stay around for a little while and entertain the people? Can I get a thumbs up or something? Anything? I don't know. I don't think they like me. I don't think they like me.
They don't like me.
They're like, go away. We don't come here for you. They're like, we don't come for you. Nah, but seriously though, because I would go on a straight tirade. So I think it's best if I don't be here by myself. And come back, we'll be canceled.
That's a possibility. They didn't have to.
Come back,
I mean,
we'll
yeah,
be
men
canceled.
can't be men.
Because
you know me. I'm rough this week too. No cut, no nothing. So.
Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of things I gotta say, but YouTube will definitely be like, yo, this boy is bugging.
Yeah, they're gonna
He
get you
bugging.
up off it. They're gonna get you up off it. Okay, you should say yeah.
Yeah, what?
You should stay on, man. That's what she said. That's what she mean.
See, I know why. She probably wanna argue with me. So she probably wanna argue or whatever. Nah, but you know what? I know you gotta go. And we've been on, what, 50 minutes already? Wow,
Yeah.
time sure did fly. I don't even feel like it.
I mean, shit. I hopefully probably could do next week. Probably do like a hour and a half, 2 hours. If we got some shit, hopefully some shit happens out here in these streets.
No, it happens every day, bro.
Every day, that's a fact. Every day.
You know what?
Oh, get well, Black Rob, man.
Word.
Get well, Black Rob, man. I know we just lost DMX.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. When I heard he was in the hospital, you know what I said? Whoa. I had to do it. Whoa. Come on. Whoa. That was a great song. Whoa. It was a great song.
Yeah, but you sounded like Joey.
Joey.
Whoa. You sounded like Joey.
It was great though.
Nah,
it
but
was
that,
perfect.
That was poor George McCall. We're definitely gonna end on him because he trying to get us canceled.
Whoa. Wait, you talking about Joey from Blossom?
Yeah.
Wow. You actually remember that?
Nigga, I used to watch that show, man. I mean, I'm from that era where, like, yo, bro, like, we had to go outside for real.
And we used to come inside to make sure we caught our programs and then went to bed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You had to be on time. You ain't, you know what I mean? You wasn't getting, yeah, that's how much this shit changed, bro. That's how much this shit changed. Think about it, like, when you used to watch Fresh Prince and Martin back then, you wasn't getting no repeats.
Nah.
You had to watch that shit or you missed it.
Yeah.
Word, you missed it. You wasn't getting no repeats.
It wasn't coming on again during the middle of the week.
It'd be a while before you see that shit again. So it's like,
I never even thought about that, but you're absolutely right. If you didn't catch it at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whenever it came on, that was it. You missed the episode.
Yeah, you missed that episode for a while. You know, that's how much shit done changed, bro.
Now, you miss an episode, you wait a half hour.
It'd be up,
It's
or
on, yeah.
you can watch it the next day
Or
on
you
any
can
type
watch
of
it before
platform.
it even comes on at a
Sometimes
normal
that's
time.
true. Exactly. That's how much shit done changed, bro.
Have you caught that Winter Soldier yet?
Yeah, I watched that.
You like it?
It's alright. I don't think they should do it as a series. They should just did it as a movie.
Nah, I like it as a series.
Nah, it should do it just as a movie. But I get it though, because it stretches it out. Because it's basically a 6-hour goddamn show.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean, it's an hour each episode. But, I mean, it was cool. I watched it.
I'm waiting.
Nah. You know what? I'm mad at you anyway.
Why?
Why you gonna talk to me about some goddamn Captain America spin-off? And you ain't watched Snowfall yet, bro.
I told you, every time I try to watch it, I can't find it. I don't have Hulu, bro. And Netflix don't have it. Hulu has it. Amazon, like I told you, Amazon, they want me to pay per episode.
Nigga, so why don't you just watch FX? That's the channel it comes on. You could have just started at least this season and be like, let me go back to see how the shit started. That's why you have a Sunday to binge watch.
Yeah. Or Saturday night.
Yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I got a life.
You know what I mean? Prime example. Then, like I said,
everybody's saying yes. What they saying yes to
you staying on.
Oh, okay. I'll stay on for a little
But
while.
I don't know how you're going to do that because you know I got to unplug the laptop.
I could transfer it over.
I don't know how you do that. You just got to go live.
Like this. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to do it just like this here. I'm going to go to
Show me something new.
YouTube.
Yeah, bro. That back in the day shit, man. I just had to think about it. Like, damn, it's a lot of shit that go on now that we definitely didn't have.
I know. Yeah, like technology, man, it's crazy. Like,
I mean,
it's
as
crazy.
bad as we kind of kill social media, but I mean, social media does have its benefits too. But you know what I mean. But this new technology, it has its benefits too.
All right, here we go. Go to
Did they say, damn, are they saying he died? Go
Who
back.
died?
Go back, nigga. Take that screen off. That one that you just put up. Right there.
Remembering Black Rob.
Nah, I mean, that's casino. I don't know if he. I don't know. Let me look it up, bro.
All right. That's crazy. If he died, that's horrible.
You over here talking about whoa, nigga. You a wild ass nigga, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, he did. He passed. Damn, bro. Why you have to do that, bro?
See, that's not even cool, man.
Why you have to do that, bro?
And look, there it is.
Yep. He died at 51 2 hours ago.
Man, that's crazy. I take that back. That joke was out of bad taste. I didn't think he was gonna pass. But damn, see now I'm gonna have to read about it and see what he.
Yeah, when he passed from.
Yeah.
But let me get up out of here, man.
All right.
Love you. Love the chat. Love you guys. Yo, please. Y'all already subscribed, so like and share this, please. Thank you.
Yo,
I'll see y'all next week. And we gotta work on doing more shows, bro.
I know. Try to put more up in. Well, so y'all gonna get me